I mean, I guess it's working.
Oh.
Oh, now we're live. I guess
Are we?
it says so.
Are you alive or dead?
Some days I don't know. Some days I have to feel my own pulse.
Happy New Year, Sean.
Happy New Year, Joseph.
Happy New Year,
So
Dara.
Happy New Year, gentlemen.
We survived one year.
No, didn't we though?
Some of us.
Barely.
Yeah, you got the clock going now.
Are we glitchy?
There we
Probably.
go. Huh?
Are we glitchy?
Are we glitchy? Maybe a little bit. Apparently, we were very glitchy last week.
Sorry.
When Mom was like, "The video is really jumpy," and I said, "Well, I'm sorry."
At least she watches.
She
Hi,
does.
Mom.
She does.
Thanks for your support.
Yeah. She
What was
watches.
that? What was that? Bartles and James. Thanks for your support. Remember that?
Bartles and James?
Yeah, the commercial.
They used to make some awesome wine coolers.
They still do.
They still do?
Do they?
Old I am. I don't know.
They still do, don't they?
They still do? It's still good. It's still good.
Now they have like those spritzers.
Oh, I don't need a spritz.
I know. It's like they have like
I don't know how I feel about that. Would you like a spritz?
the flavored water, but with alcohol. It's like ew.
Yeah.
Or a tonic water.
Yeah, no, thank you. I'm good. I'm gonna crack this open because it's New Year.
Hey.
Yeah.
It's
So-
a new year. It's a new you.
Once I did before the start of the show.
Good view.
Correct.
Sean's drinking beer.
The rooted beer.
Thick and flavorful.
When I was in the UK, I wanted to try ginger beer because that's very popular over there. But I just couldn't get myself to do it. I'm like, that's gonna taste like garbage. I know it.
Someone likes it.
It's very popular over there. Only I pictured it as like a cross between root beer and ginger ale. And I don't know if that's true, but that's what's in my head now. And I'm like, ugh, that's gonna be gross. It's like their lemonade is like a seltzer water.
That
with,
cool,
like, lemon
refreshing
in it.
drink.
It's not like how we call lemonade.
Oh.
Yeah, it's gross.
Gross.
Gross. Anyway. Sorry, Dad.
Wow, you didn't cough.
I haven't been coughing as much, which I guess means I can go get my booster.
Boosted.
I'm pumped about that. Yeah. I had an email from my work, and they were like, "Oh, in the new year, they're going to be tracking vaccinations and doing all kinds of shit to get everybody back in the office." And I just looked at Jay, and I'm like,
So if you're not vaccinated, you can't work there?
From what I understand, if you're not vaccinated, you have to be tested before you walk in the office. So,
Yeah, but tests take freaking 2-3 days to
well, you
get
can get a
results.
rapid test.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, this really
Every day?
Yeah, you'd have to do it every day.
That
And I'm
sucks.
like, this sounds really stupid. Why do we need everybody?
Well, some
back in the
places are like, oh,
office?
you can't work here unless you're vaccinated. It's like, all right, see you later.
I know. I mean,
Right now, I just worry that the work's getting done or not.
see, that's my thing. It's like, and I am so much more productive at home.
That would be too.
Because
Yeah.
you're so more
I'd be happier.
relaxed.
And, pants are optional. I don't have to wear pants.
Especially with those meetings.
Especially, I can be pantlet and
Make sure the
pantsless
camera's
and-
pointed up. Hey.
Yeah.
I misplaced my pants.
Well, I mean, I wear sweatpants or no
Are you wearing a
pants.
robe?
They don't know if we're wearing pants now or not.
No, they
We
don't.
might not be.
Are you wearing a grocery
But
bag?
it's cold down here.
Homer, I misplaced my pants.
I've misplaced my pants.
So nobody guessed the movie quote to
I'm
win
sorry.
a free Dunkin' Donuts gift card.
And
So,
honestly, I don't think we could have made it easier for people.
I know.
Unless we told them.
The movie quote was from the movie A Christmas Vacation, which was the movie projected behind us.
Yes. You screwed this week because this is just a New Year's Eve. Thing
So this
we
week's
gotta
movie
have.
quote is worth both these gift cards, which is $15 to Dunkin' Donuts. So,
Woo!
Now, I think what's going to happen,
right.
right, is what what I'm gonna see about doing
All right.
is if nobody gets it this week, I'm just gonna add to your ante.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
So we might it might.
Intriguing.
Yeah, I know. So I just want to see, but that doesn't mean like, oh, we should all wait until
$500.
Yeah, I know. Like, no,
We
we're
can
not
buy
going.
the whole store.
We're not going that high.
No.
We're not going that high.
Right now it's $15.
But I might add like $10 or something to it.
There you go.
If she does that, I'll do it too.
You don't have to.
So this
I will.
this quote will be at the end of the show.
I just want to.
Oh,
I just want to motivate people.
Yes.
That's all. Because it's a new year and you should be motivated, I guess.
There's no purchase necessary.
Well, you
Not
have
for
to
them.
watch.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's
For
free.
us.
It's free to watch.
We're one of the few things on YouTube that doesn't have shitty commercials all over it.
I know.
Good.
For now.
Like Google Fi.
It's a phone plan that can.
I was watching this stand-up comedian on YouTube because he's kind enough to upload all of his shit.
Who?
His name is Jimmy Carr.
Oh, I know him.
He's
He was on a
British.
couple of the roasts.
Well,
I saw.
actually, he's
Actually?
Irish. Very funny, but very dirty.
We'll take a shower.
He was on the roasts.
Is he? That doesn't surprise me because
He did the roast
He-
of Rob Lowe.
okay. He does a thing in his show where he allows people to heckle him.
Allows them?
Yeah, well, he'll dedicate a small segment of his show to anybody who feels like they can heckle him,
Okay.
and he absolutely obliterates them,
Of course.
and it's hilarious. But anyway, so I was watching some of his stuff because he uploads all of his, not all of them, but a lot of the older stuff. So I was watching one of his shows, and the thing that was fucking annoying is
All the ads.
well, I mean, it's you can't control where the ad is placed.
And it tells you, like, coming up in 5 seconds.
What you can do, and I know from when they actually allowed us to be
Actually?
monetized before some idiot screwed that up for everybody. Yeah, is you can
Jerk.
decide where to put them. You can say you want it in the front, or you want it at the end, or you want it in the middle. But then YouTube has a thing where they want one every 10-15 minutes of your video,
Right.
right? And so
Like a
Try and
TV
control
show.
us again.
Mhm.
Like a real TV show. Like
Yeah, but the thing
every
that
8 minutes or something.
was really, really annoying is every time he was about to hit the punchline, they'd go to an ad.
That happens
I'm
a lot
like-
when I'm watching other videos.
Like, that totally
And she said,
Yep.
I know. I know.
Exactly.
the BTS song.
And then it ruined the whole thing.
Aw.
But the thing that I thought was funny is I have I may or may not have a VPN that masks what country I'm in. It may or may not say that I'm in the United Kingdom. And so apparently I was connected to that VPN when I was watching this guy's YouTube stuff because all the ads I was getting were UK based ads. And I'm sitting here like, wait a minute, we don't have that here. How do I get that? Wait, what?
Cottage pie.
I know. It's like, wait a minute. That's
Ginger.
not specific.
Ginger root beer.
I know. So like, wait, I don't have Sky Vision. You lied to me, Edward.
Eduardo.
So
Well then.
yeah, that took me, and then you know what's sad is that took me like half of the show before I realized, like, wait a minute, I think these are all UK based ads. And of course, I didn't want to disconnect from the thing, so I was too lazy. I'm like, fuck it. Fuck it, I guess I'm in the UK on YouTube. As far as I'm concerned, I
We're
don't
here.
know. Yeah.
I'm signing off to go see one of my British men.
Check.
Jay is he woke up horribly this morning. He was like, I'm the only one in the world who has to work. I said, no, other people have to work. I don't, but other people do.
We don't.
That was the thing too, is
Sorry, Jay.
when they were talking about getting everybody back in the office, I sat down with Jay and had a little conversation, and I was like, I don't want to do that. And I said, what I think might happen is I might enter into a bargaining.
Plea.
Yeah. And he goes, well, what are you gonna do? And I said, well, I'm gonna start off saying I'm happy to come in a couple of days and see and work from home the rest and see like where that gets me.
Yeah.
And he goes, no, you should start out low and be like 1 day. He said, and then they'll go to 2, and then that'll be the thing. I said, not with my luck. I can't do that.
No.
Because I'll lowball it, and then they'll be like, no, fuck you.
2?
Yeah.
2.5?
Wednesday and Thursday.
Yeah, I don't even
Take me
wanna-
off Tuesday.
I don't even want to do that. I started looking around because I have a feeling they're not going to go for my let me work from home every day kind of thing. So I did start looking at jobs, and
COVID cases are going back up again. They should
I
be a
know.
little more
Lenient.
cool.
Yeah,
cool
that's
about
the thing. That's the other thing too. I was like, I don't, I'd like to get another job, but I don't think I can get one that's full remote. So I don't want to go in anywhere.
Be a full-time YouTuber. That's remote.
Well, I was the other thing
People
I
make
was
a
telling
lot of
him-
money doing that.
That's the other thing I was telling him. I said, if I cut down to part-time or I quit altogether, I said, I can dedicate my time to things that matter. And he started laughing. He's like, yeah, I'm sure.
Can't fire me. I quit.
I would love to say that. That's been my dream. Some people have dreams like they want to climb Mount Fuji or some shit. My fucking dream is you can't fire me. I quit.
Some have the dream to leave a job the way you did with Sports Authority.
Oh yeah, that was a
my
nightmare.
belly.
That was no dream.
That was like,
I
That
grabbed some
was-
food on the way over here, so
that wasn't
I
me.
wouldn't do
That was my belly.
Are you what? Your little belly is rumbling over
Was
there.
it?
It's his this time.
That's his. That was funny. The mic picked up Sean's
Last week.
stomach last week. Yeah.
Feed me, Seymour. No.
Oh boy. I had a bunch of. I was like, oh, I should say this. Yeah, it's all left my brain. Seriously. So you got any stories, Joe? I hope you
I
got
do,
at least
actually.
one.
Actually,
I hope you got at least one.
All right,
Fucking
before
Jeff.
his
one of
name's
these
Greg.
days
by
he's
the way.
gonna watch the show.
No, he's a Jeff.
He is a Jeff. All right. So before Christmas break, my nephew got detention. Okay.
What do you got detention for? I'm nosy.
Spitting in a kid's face.
Oh!
But the reason he did it was validated. So my
Okay.
cousin's a teacher at his school, and she has cancer. And this kid was like talking shit about her. My nephew's like, "Hey, it's my cousin. Don't talk shit about her."
Mhm.
And he didn't listen. So my nephew went up to him, spit right in his face. The teacher saw it, punished him. Got detention. The other kid didn't get nothing happened to him. He didn't get a talking to or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, good for you. Fuck that kid. Talking shit about someone that's got cancer.
One of the good old days when
Punks.
you can beat a kid with a ruler and throw him in the closet.
What good
Maybe.
old days are you living?
Maybe that's what they should have done
That's
to
the
him.
fucking 20s, damn.
Maybe
What
that's,
good old days are you living, son?
that's what they should have done to him.
You can beat somebody with a ruler?
It didn't in Catholic school.
Oh, in Catholic school, they wrap your knuckles.
Yeah, that's beating. That's painful. Pain is it's part of beating.
Pain is love, Joe.
Is it? What kind of love you talking about?
The painful kind. If it didn't leave a mark, you're not being loved.
So the new guy has shown up every day this week.
Has he?
It's a Christmas miracle.
Wow. He must have been visited by 3 ghosts.
Yeah, my boss, the DM, and the regional manager. I don't know. I don't know if he showed up today. I wasn't there, but I hope. Well, it doesn't affect me. He doesn't show up today.
Well, were you guys open like a full day, or?
Yeah.
Oh. All right.
It doesn't affect us at all. Sorry. I got to get up early tomorrow to go to work.
Boo!
I agree.
That sucks. I also boo that sentiment. I also give a boo.
I second that.
I second that boo. Tell ya.
There you go.
I like to get the one
like Judge Judy.
I like to get the
Judge
one they
Joe.
give little kids.
Actually, there was
Yeah.
Judge Joe Brown.
Yeah.
They squeak.
Judge Joe.
Yeah, the one they give little kids that when you like you I can't do the beep, but you know what I'm saying.
I already put down the gavel. Wait a minute, we have more evidence. Oh, I already made my decision. Next.
Oh, I would love to be a judge.
Yeah.
Tell me why I shouldn't throw you in prison. I'm 8. I don't care. I'm 5.
You ever do that? You ever serve jury duty?
I've been called.
But never
I have
this-
been called for service, but I have not physically served in a jury.
I served once.
Same here.
Did you?
It was like a drunk driving charge.
Ooh.
The person was in a car on the side of the road, but the keys weren't in the ignition.
Mm-hmm.
She was just sitting there because she was, drunk, didn't want to obviously drive.
Yeah.
Police, came up, did the sobriety test. She failed. So they tried to charge her with drunk driving, but they physically didn't see her driving and the keys weren't in the car. How could you be driving if the keys aren't in the ignition? So it was just drunk in public charge instead of drunk driving. So
So it was amended down.
yeah,
I'm
so
in public.
I was
and
there
I'm
for
driving.
all
So
day
lesser charge, possibly
That's-
dismissed.
Did you get lunch?
in Middleborough. I did.
Well, aren't they supposed to feed you? Give you some kind of lunch?
I mean, they gave us a break, and I went and got lunch somewhere else, like
Oh,
local place.
I think they should provide you with something. Give you a sandwich or something.
So if you're drunk driving, pull over, take the keys out, you won't be charged.
Some grapes. Something.
Grapes?
Grapes are good because they're like nature's popcorn. You can share like all.
What kind of grapes? Green or the?
I prefer red seedless myself.
I like those too.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. They're great. You can share grapes. You don't have to cut them up or nothing. Like, would you like some grapes? You can take a handful of grapes. Did you notice grape flavored things don't taste like grape?
Not anymore.
Purple.
They just taste like purple, yeah.
For me, it's like
Or blueberry.
cereals. Fruity Pebbles and Cocoa Pebbles don't taste the way they used to.
Yeah.
And
they
I keep
change
looking at the
recipes.
boxes in the stores, and I would love to have another bowl. I know it doesn't taste the way I liked it. It pisses me
Times are
off.
changing.
I bought
They're probably more healthy now.
probably.
Yeah, they probably took something out.
Yeah, the
of
sugar,
recipe.
the stuff that we like. Take it
The
out.
poison. Get that poison out of there.
Come on, that was good poison.
Tasty.
We're still here. Shit.
Yeah. I bought a couple weeks ago. We had gone shopping, and I got 2 things of Quaker oatmeal.
Hey,
Which now you people have ruined oatmeal for me, because every time I go and eat it, I'm like, assholes with their milk. Because these
Christmas story.
2 told me that they put milk in their oatmeal, and I don't do that.
I think
You use
relate the
water.
Christmas story.
I use water. I
all
thought I
right.
was gonna what?
Relate the Christmas story. Randy.
Oh, starving people would be happy to have that.
Jeez.
So, but it was I got the fruit and cream, and those are good.
All right.
Yeah.
Did you use water or milk?
So I use fucking water
Okay. So how do we ruin it for you if you use the water?
because now I'm eating and I'm thinking about it.
When I'm making it, I put water in it first and stir it up. Then I add some milk.
Whoa! This changes the game.
Hmm?
You add water first, and then you add milk.
Why?
What?
The water mixes it up,
Right. You can mix it with
but
milk, too.
there's no water there when I'm done. And then I put a little milk in it, make it a little thicker.
I feel like now you just have watery milk.
Doesn't taste it. It doesn't look like
It's like skim milk now.
Yeah. Now it's like 0%.
I just put a little bit. I don't put a lot, so it doesn't look like a bowl of cereal does.
I use Fairlife.
So I just put a little water in there just to mix it up.
Mm,
A little bit of milk, mix it up,
yeah.
and then all you see is the oatmeal.
So I got through the box.
All right.
I had bought 2 boxes.
Damn.
Yeah, well, I mean, when I'm working from home, I can eat breakfast, so I'm happy about that. So I have a little oatmeal, and now it's like I had finished the box the other day. So I said, I'm not going anywhere near a store because it's the week of New Year's Eve.
Right.
So stores are going to be crazy. So I said, I'll see if I can order some online and have it dropped in my lap.
Yeah. Amazon.
So I did go to Amazon. Holy shit. I got a huge box.
It'll last you a whole year.
There's like 44 fucking packets in it.
Nice.
At first I was wicked happy. I'm like, this is great. This is going to be awesome. But then I started thinking about it and I'm like, because I'm that person that like after a little while of eating, like I get tired of cereal quick.
No.
Like for me to get through an entire box is like, oh boy. Because by the time I'm almost done with the box, I'm like kind of sick of this flavor now. Wish I had something
I get like that too. I got like 4 or 5 different ones on the counter. And I have cereal once in a while now. I don't have it every day. Now switch it up every time I go for another bowl of something.
I think you have to. I think you need a little variety in your life.
What's your favorite?
Captain Crunch.
Oh,
original Captain Crunch or peanut butter crunch?
Original.
My favorite cereal. Oh my goodness.
Cookie Crisp.
Huh?
Cookie Crisp.
No, I don't like Cookie Crisp. It's too crunchy.
That's different for me.
Apple Jacks.
No, I don't like Apple Jacks.
Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops.
Follow your nose.
It always knows. Trying to think. I like honeycomb. But the problem is, if you don't get through honeycomb quick enough, it gets stale, and that kind of sucks.
Kind of. Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know that I have like a favorite per se.
What do you hate?
Ooh.
Grape nuts.
I hate all the cereals that Jay loves.
Really? What does Jay like?
Old man cereals.
Jay likes old man cereals. He cried when they stopped making Product 19. He was like, "This is the best cereal." Because you know why? Because apparently you have enough fiber in your diet.
I know Building 19. I don't know Product 19.
It was Product 19. It was like Special K, but more fiber.
Oh.
Yeah. And he likes Special K, which I don't like. Total. He'll eat Total checks. Yeah, it's just boring. I'm like, these are boring cereals. Well, you don't need all that sugar in your
cornflakes.
Yeah, I do. He'll eat regular cornflakes.
Regular Cheerios, cornflakes.
Yeah, regular Cheerios, regular cornflakes. I mean, I'll go Frosted Flakes.
There you go.
Ooh, have you ever put Frosted Flakes on ice cream?
No.
Fucking amazing. Because it tastes like a cone.
I had a root beer float the other day.
Those are good.
A&W root beer.
Ooh, those are good. I had a craving for one of those like
Vanilla
a year
ice
ago.
cream. It's delicious.
Oh yeah, they're fantastic. There used to be a great place on Route 44. Was that 44? No, it was 138 in like on the Rainham Taunton line. It's called like Henry's or something. You could get it's gone now, of course, because everything good can't hang around.
Is the place still there? Is it abandoned?
No, it's what is it?
Dunkin'
now?
Donuts.
Damn.
It's probably a Dunkin' Donuts now, if I'm honest.
Well, next time someone goes there, we got cards for you.
But you could get. I would get a root beer float. This was back when I lived in Taunton. You could get a root beer float, and Jay would get. I don't know. He got because this is Jay. They had a drink. Excuse me.
Sorry, Dad.
Called the Black. I know. That was the only one. They had a drink called the Black.
One too many for your father.
The Black Cow.
The Black Cow, which I think was cream soda
Moo.
Okay.
and ice cream. I think. But I tell you, the only reason he ordered it is because Jay loves Steely Dan, the band.
Okay.
And they have a song called Black Cow. And he goes, oh, like the Steely Dan song. I want it. I was like, are you fucking serious? You're going to order that just because? Yes. And he did.
Every time I hear about Steely Dan, I think about the joke that, I forget what he said, but the joke that George Carlin was talking about with that.
Oh, yeah.
Guys who like Steely Dan music.
Yeah, I do remember what he was talking about. And yes, it's true.
Wow.
Yeah, he loves him some Steely Dan. My gosh.
Damn.
Yeah. What can I say? Oh, have you ever heard? I can attribute this for the younger minds who might be listening or watching. Is do you remember that song "Deja Vu" Uptown by Lord Tariq and Peter Guns? Uptown. No. Anyway, they sampled Black Owl. That's where I was going with that.
Oh, okay.
Never mind then.
Okay. I don't want to tell the story now.
The hell with it.
Never mind then. Never mind.
I have a question.
Oh, I don't know if I have an answer.
Did Bryan Adams purchase his first real six string at the Five and Dime that Prince worked at?
First of all.
Second of all. They're like the same age, right?
I don't think
Ish.
so. Well, one's dead.
I know that.
So they're definitely not the same
I know, but I'm
age
saying
now.
like they were around the same time in the 80s.
They were, yeah.
I mean,
I think,
they could've-
although I think Prince started in the 70s.
I think it's the late 70s. I think it did.
Yeah.
It's first album.
Excuse me. You know the I'm not trying to like Bryan Adams fangirl, but he taught himself how to play guitar.
Really?
His dad didn't want him. He
I
had
don't
a
know why
very
you're doing
strict-
that shit.
Yeah, he had a very strict upbringing, so he would
Canadian.
just sit in his room and he figured out how to play.
I can hear you. What is that?
So I don't know. I always think there's something like,
Prince taught himself every instrument.
yeah, I mean, I think there's something very impressive about somebody who could just go, I want to learn how to play that, and I'm going to teach myself.
Lessons are free.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have that kind of
I
self-discipline.
don't know how to drive. I'm gonna teach myself.
Oh, well, no. I don't have that kind of self-discipline. I can't sit there and go, oh, I really love to learn piano. I'll teach myself. I know. I think you need somebody to sit down with you and go, okay, well, this is the basics, and this is how to read notes.
My dad
Something
can
like-
play like all types of instruments, and he can read sheet music too.
I am scarred because we were at, you threw some kind of party,
Yeah.
and your dad was sitting there at the little keyboard. Yeah, he's already laughing.
Halloween
Lewis.
party?
He was fucking playing Huey Lewis. I think, what was it, Heart and Soul? Dun, 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 dun. But he would only play like the first 2 seconds.
Well, the thing kept cutting out. It was a keyboard. Like the wire was broken, and the power kept cutting out when he was trying to play it.
No, I understand that.
I know, but it was fun.
But he did it for like 20 minutes. You only got the
This damn
first
thing.
8 seconds of
Your
Heart and
dad was
Soul.
on a loop.
Yeah, he was like a TikTok back then.
Yeah. Well, let me start over. It's like, no.
Want to hear it again?
Like here you go. Wrote a song about it. Like here you go.
Jesus.
When you learn piano, don't you learn like the first 3 certain keys right near each other?
I don't know.
I've never learned piano in my life.
Like one of the white
I used
keys,
to play
black key, and
bass.
the white key.
Did you?
I did.
You were a bass
I was
player.
a bass player back in high school.
Really?
I took lessons and everything. And then
Lessons and everything.
I just
And then you
lost. I
just,
just lost interest.
and
Or
you said, screw this.
yeah, I could do the Undertaker theme. I was like, I'm impressed.
Wow, we could almost have a band. Tigga.
Yeah, you do drums.
I wanted
I'll blow
to,
into a jug, I guess.
hmm?
I'll blow into a jug, I guess.
Get a little jug band thing
For the
happening.
didgeridoo.
Hmm.
Hemming hard into a jug.
Hammond and Hahn. Precisely. I was hoping COVID would subside a little bit because I wanted to get somebody down to help me with my drum kit,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't want to do that.
Have you heard from the
Oh!
bathroom guy?
Oh! I have a story about that.
All right.
I wrote, not to the guy, I wrote to the fucking plumber,
All right. His friend.
his friend, because I was like, this guy might want to know that his friend
Sucks.
is going to make him lose money,
Right.
right? So I wrote to him and I said, listen, I've written him twice, once the week before Thanksgiving and once the beginning of December. I was like, he's not answering any of my messages. I said, if he doesn't answer me, I said, I'm going to give him till after the holiday.
Right.
And if he doesn't get back to me, I'm going to move on.
Right.
I said, but
Next.
yeah.
Option 2.
But I like this guy, right? The plumber, not his idiot friend. So I was like, I still want you to do the plumbing. Right? So he wrote me back and he goes, I haven't heard from him either. He's like, I don't know what's going on. And he's like, you know,
maybe he's like in the hospital. Like,
well, that's why I'm trying to be.
I've been sick.
That's why I'm trying not to be a dick about it, because it's like you don't know what somebody else is dealing with.
Right.
So, but I mean, like, even if his friend hasn't heard from him, I'm like, well, that's kind of weird now.
Yeah.
But I said, you know, like I said, I'm gonna give him till after holiday. I said, but you know,
I won the lottery and I moved away.
Yeah, I was like, I need you to know that
the Bahamas now.
He's not answering anything, and he's like, I understand, and thank you for your patience, and blah blah blah. And I'm like,
So nice.
I'm really not being patient. I'm talking shit about him on my podcast, but you think however you want to think about me. Whatever paints me in a better light. Usually I'm the asshole in my story, so I'm all set.
Wow.
Oh, yes. My goodness. So
what'd you think of Boba Fett?
What did I think of Boba Fett? The Boba Fett show dropped this week.
Yep. 1 episode.
The first episode they'll be released weekly, I believe. I
liked it.
It was okay. It
did what you said. He crawled out of the.
I saw that and I was like,
like
somebody was listening to me.
Yep.
You know, I was trying to explain it to Sean how he got out of that, because Sean was like, how do you get out of there? I mean, he hit the Jabba's thing on the way down and cracked his head and blah, blah, blah.
He rolled down the hill.
Yep.
And then the Sarlacc monster wrapped its legs or something around him.
Mm-hmm.
And then did the
Wilhelm.
Yeah.
Wilhelm. So to me, he had no time to do anything on the way down.
Well, when he landed, he had some time.
Yeah.
A little bit of time.
Yep.
Yeah, I was watching it while I was working, allegedly.
So who do you think is more of a badass, Mandalorian or Boba Fett?
Ooh. See, that's tough because I grew up thinking Boba Fett was badass.
Still is.
I think, although I will say he was being very patient with these people. He was like, I don't want to rule by fear. And I'm like, why not? That's the best way to rule.
I'm the crime lord now.
Yeah, he's like, well, I mean, basically he's taking over Jabba the Hutt's empire.
Mm-hmm.
And so everybody was supposed to, pay tribute. It was like a mafia. It was like, oh, hello, New Dawn.
Bearing gifts. That one dude didn't give anything.
Oh, all he came with was a hello. He's like, greetings.
And he wanted a tribute. It's like, oh, no.
Yeah.
Jackass.
And his
1,000 apologies. 1,000 apologies.
Yeah. And he's like, well, my boss isn't gonna like that. Like, well,
I like my freaking blaster when he gets murdered.
It was okay. I mean, I'm definitely gonna keep up with the series. I want to know what's gonna happen. Eventually, it has to. I thought eventually it would have to intertwine with the Mandalorian.
I don't know.
You know,
we shall see.
But yeah, we'll see. Like the little Jawas running around.
What are those other things?
Oh, the sand people.
Sand people.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah, I haven't. Oh man, I got so sad this week because the theater, the movie theater that I go
to,
is going to be closing.
Why?
I don't know. Somebody bought it.
Oh, I think because like COVID or something.
No, they're going to be closed. Somebody bought the property,
flagship,
and they're going to turn it into like a construction thing.
Boo.
Jerk.
Like an area for like construction.
So now I gotta go like all. So where's the next closest one?
Dude, I don't know, man.
Bridgewater?
I don't know.
On Route 18 there?
Oh, East Bridgewater?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe.
You go visit your parents and go see a movie.
Go see.
Mom, yeah, I'm going to see a movie.
Hey, I'm here to say hi, but
Not really.
I can only stay until 3:15. That's when the curtain drops. When the curtain drops, I gotta be there.
You know what I hate?
Slow drivers.
Yes. When you listen to the radio and the DJ like interrupts the song, you're jamming out and they come on. It's like, shut the fuck up, play the damn song.
The beginning or the end?
Both.
Oh.
Like, that was like, I know who it was. I was listening to it, and now you're.
A lot of times they don't even tell you who it was anymore.
No.
Well, they used to do that to me all the time when I call in
Here we go.
requesting lately.
Here we go.
I'd talk to the DJ.
Why'd you have to request it? You have 20 copies of it.
Now,
You didn't have it back then.
back then, this is the only way I can get that version. I would call, I would talk to the DJ, and I would politely ask, you play from the beginning to the end with nothing mentioned over it. They'd lie to my face and say, sure, we can do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'd either hear them talk about some kind of product or something before,
Mm-hmm.
or they play this recorded identification thing.
A commercial.
You hear jamming 94.5.
They have
Over
to
it.
do that.
Or they would talk over the last 10 seconds of the song.
From the woman who married a radio man, I can tell you that they have to legally do a station ID. You can be fined from the FCC if you don't do that. So, and usually they've done it at
After
the top.
every song?
No, but you have to do it. Usually the stations will do it at the top of the hour.
Okay.
And the talking up until someone starts singing, that's called talking to the post. And they do that a lot.
We are
Yeah.
learning.
They
They
did it
teach
quite a
them
few
to do
times.
that,
I
yeah.
requested the song.
Yeah. I don't know what it's called when you talk at the back end, but when you talk up until
Talking out of your ass.
talk out of your ass is what it is, motherfucker.
That's the back
But
end.
and when you talk at the front end, right up until the person starts singing, it's called talking.
I
to
always
the
hated
post.
that.
Yeah.
And whenever they played my song, they didn't play it from the very start.
Yeah.
It was like 8 seconds in or something like that. That's when they would start it. So then they would do the talking from that point to right before JoJo starts singing.
Sorry, but you have all the copies you want now.
Oh yeah, now they can do whatever the hell they want, even though they probably don't play it anymore.
No, I can't imagine why they would.
There was a station in Brockton that was playing all the oldies, and they would play that. But now they're a Spanish playing station.
Yeah.
Well, how the hell that happened? I don't know.
I don't know. I know somebody who would, but he's not here. Excuse me.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
So you're going to watch the ball drop?
Am I gonna watch the
Dick
ball
Clark's
drop?
rocking New Year's Eve?
I don't watch the Dick Clark thing because that's
Ryan
Ryan
Seacrest?
Seacrest.
Seacrest, and I don't. He can fucking go to the center of the sun for all I get. I can't stand him.
I never liked any of that.
How he has a career is beyond me. But I look at a lot of people and wonder, who did you sleep with to get that job?
Whose knees did you touch?
I know. Who you touching knees with that you can get that gig?
That's how you get ahead in this career.
Yeah. But I can't be bothered with him. I might.
So like the other one is Joel McHale and Ken John doing on
They
Fox.
canceled that.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, Fox canceled it because of COVID.
Never mind.
They're like, we don't feel that this is safe.
You don't
We're
have to
not
watch
gonna
that
do
one.
it. I like Ken Jeong. I mean,
Yeah, he's
but
all right.
I don't like the other guy.
Joel McHale.
Yeah, he can go to the center of the sun with the other.
Their own wham.
What I will likely do, as I do most years, is I will probably watch CNN broadcast Anderson Cooper because he and this is the best part of this, by the way, because
Again,
Anderson doesn't drink.
No.
And he does the New Year's Eve show with his friend Andy, who does drink.
Andy Cohen.
Andy Cohen. And they do shots like every half an hour or an hour. So usually by mid-broadcast, Anderson is fucking hammered.
We should try that.
And and he gets
Well, you did once.
giggly, which is hilarious.
That's how I get when I'm drunk.
And it's so funny to watch him get trashed in real time. Because he's like, woo, New Year's Eve, I don't give a shit about nothing.
Now, do you eat Chinese food on New Year's?
No. we'll get like whatever. I had a special request this New Year's Eve. We're getting Mexican.
Hey.
Tacos
Tacos and burritos.
Yes.
All right.
So I'm very excited about that. I want to. I'm hoping to eat early
What's early?
to get.
6.
I don't know. I mean, he'll be home. He'll probably be home by the time we're done with this. But
I'm in this spot.
oh no, he's getting a new truck.
Hey.
Oh my god.
New truck or new to him truck?
Let me tell you this. All right. And I preface this story by saying that I do love this man, but he does occasionally drive me crazy.
Okay.
So we were sitting there last night and I was watching something and he said his boss was texting him. And he says I'm getting a new truck. I said, oh, great. I hate that fucking, it's loud as shit, first of all. And secondly, it's broken every other week.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, good. He goes, no. So what's the problem? That's my truck. Technically, it's the company's truck. But if we're going to get semantical about it. And he goes.
But this new truck will be his truck too.
Listen.
Sentimental value.
It's. I was having a conversation with a friend of mine, and believe it or not, these two things interweave.
Okay.
And he had said he was moving, and that was a mistake. And he was moving, and and he was a little bit tense up about it. And I said, "What's the problem?" And he goes, "Well, and he's very open about his addiction. So he's like, I'm an addict." And I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "We don't like change. Everything has to stay the same." And I said, "Okay." So Jay started complaining last night, and I said, "God, you sound like this friend of mine." And he goes, "Why?" And I said, "Because he doesn't like change either." I was like, "What?" And then I looked at him, I was like, "What's your addiction?" I was like, "Because I know it's not what he's addicted to." Radio. Yeah, you are addicted to radio, actually. He's got a whole office full of radios.
Yeah.
Ham.
A lot of them ham.
CBs.
So I said, well, I don't know what to tell you. I said, it's happening whether you want it to or not. So he was bummed. And then today he was texting me and he goes, "I'm cleaning out my truck." I said, "Oh." I said, "Well, if you find any money, let me know."
Jackpot.
Yeah. Because that's happening Monday.
Yeah, you lock her the last day of school type of thing for him?
Yeah, I know, right? So I said, well, look on the bright side, because the one thing that he hates about the truck is how big it is. So I said, maybe you'll get a smaller truck?
Does he need it big to do his job?
Not necessarily, because he doesn't. He's afraid of heights.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Why am I looking at you? He's afraid of heights, so he won't. He tries to avoid ladder work.
All right.
And so with the bigger trucks, you're supposed to carry the big ladders, which he doesn't, because he's trying to avoid ladder work. And I said, well, if you have the smaller truck, you won't be able to have the ladder anymore, which you don't carry anyway. I said, so that would be good. And he goes, yeah, I get it. I mean, it's just, he has a lot of tools.
Sad.
He has a lot of tools. So I said, well, as long as they give you some sort of toolbox thing, you'll be fine.
Right.
That's all.
Storage. Nice.
Yeah. Well,
I'm looking forward to watching that moment later on.
What?
He doesn't like heights. I'm like this. And I'm like, wait, it's quiet. Oh, she's looking at me.
Why am I looking at you?
I'm just looking down, and all of a sudden I'm thinking it's quiet.
Yeah.
Oh, she's looking at me.
Because I'm looking at you.
I've always hated heights.
Like, what happens if you're in a situation where it's high up? You're like, what? What's your reaction? What if you're in a place that's high? What do you do?
You're not high.
Yeah, you're not
I
high.
should
But
be.
you're in a place where
That's why I
high
get
up.
through it.
You're not high, but you're high up.
How high are we talking?
I don't know. Like,
How high are we talking?
how high does it have to be for you?
What's your limit?
Yeah, what's your limit?
I don't know. Like, it depends on where I am.
Mm,
Like, I've been 5-6 stories up inside the hospital, looking out the window.
mm.
I'm all right with that.
Okay.
But if I was going to walk across a bridge, 5-6 stories high, you couldn't pay me enough.
It's because you're in a building, right?
Like, probably because I feel safe.
Yeah.
But then I always got that part of me, that little voice in your mind that fucks with you.
Like, could you get on a plane?
I haven't since 5th grade. I don't know.
I don't know. I like
yeah,
that.
but you don't sit in the window seat. You sit in. You don't have to worry about.
That depends. When I went on a plane in 5th grade, my family and I went to Disney World.
Right.
Okay.
And coincidentally, that's what's behind us.
Yeah.
My dad sat me next to the window.
You can close the window.
So he was here. I was next to the window.
Yeah.
And I'm enjoying the plane going down the runway because I feel like I'm in some kind of a ride.
Okay.
So I'm enjoying that. And after we leave the ground, my hands just grabbed on. I put the shade down. My dad's like, "Oh no, watch." So me and Dad kept going up and down with the window shade for like 5 minutes. But when we were up there and we were just coasting along and up in the air, I actually had the shade up and I was enjoying the view then.
Right.
Takeoff and landing is like the worst. I hate that part.
I like it.
Do you?
Like the feeling of like pushing it back in the
No,
seat.
no. I don't like that at all. No. And it was funny. When we were flying back in October,
Right.
I sat at the window.
All right.
Because Jay was like,
in front of the wing, on the wing, behind the wing,
just like at the wing, right?
so you can't see anything.
Not really. But here's the thing.
I can
right?
see
So
metal.
Jay was like, "Do you want the window seat or can I have it?" And I'm like, "No, I need it." And he goes, "Okay." So we sat down, and I realized sometimes you do things and you don't know why you're doing them.
Right.
And I did that. Oh, my phone.
Hello.
Mute you. Nobody cares about you. And I realized midway why I did that. And it was for a very stupid reason. Like, I wanted to monitor the wing.
Make sure there's no fires
Seriously?
under it.
There's a gremlin on the wing.
Seriously. Like, I was like, I need to keep an eye on this shit. Like, what would have happened if I saw smoke? Like, I can't. Oh, excuse me.
That's not smoke. That's a cloud.
I'm going to climb out and fix this. We have a situation out here. Like, there would have been nothing I can do. And that's the other thing that freaks me out about flying is, like, nothing is in my control.
Oh.
I know. I have to give control over to the plane. I don't like that at all. At least if I'm driving, I have control of when I stop, when I stop.
A captain.
Yeah. I need to see
George
your
Carlin
credentials.
thing.
Actually, the thing I always want to ask is, how are you feeling today? Are you depressed? You're not suicidal, are you? Because you're not taking a
dive bomb, are you?
Yeah.
Crash in this mountain. Fuck you.
Seriously. Everything good in your life? Thank you. But I can't fix the plane.
Don't they have rules of like after a certain amount of hours you can't fly?
Yeah.
You've been up for 18 hours. You can't fly. You gotta get to sleep. And then,
Yeah, you can only.
some pilots will
work
keep
so
going
much.
and like all day. Like
Hmm?
I can fly all day.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
That's the Department of Transportation has that with truck drivers too. You're not supposed to go beyond your allotted.
That's where all our packages are.
Dude, you're not joking. I'm waiting on 2 from another country, and I'm waiting on. I got a calendar coming.
Oh.
Now I'm not gonna know what's happening in the new year if I don't get that calendar.
What kind of calendar?
Like I know my
Regular calendar
days.
Or is it a special calendar?
No, I ordered 2. I had to get one for my office and one for
Yeah.
my home office.
All right.
So one is Bob Ross.
Happy little trees.
Yeah, because Sean got a Bob Ross calendar, and I was like, oh, Bob Ross. So I got Bob Ross, and the other one is it's demotivational sayings.
Demotivational.
Sayings. So it's like, why
You
bother?
suck.
No, it's kind of like, don't bother getting out of bed. Fucking everything sucks. And that's
Why wash your car? It's gonna get dirty again.
yeah. I mean, that's not exactly what it's, but it's, you know. And my oatmeal. That's supposed to be coming today.
Yay.
I know. I'll be happy to have it. Starving people would be happy to have that. Yeah.
Red cabbage again.
Gee.
I wanted to order Mountain Dew, and goddamn, it's expensive.
Really?
When you order it from Amazon, yeah.
Oh.
Because you can get a case. Now, if I go into a store and I go to buy that case, it would cost me $4.99, $5.99, I think.
What flavor is that?
This is voltage.
So
It is
what like
raspberry and ginseng. The
Ginseng.
ginseng doesn't help.
ginseng?
Ginseng. It doesn't help with anything.
No.
But if I go to order a case from on Amazon, it'll cost me $25. No.
Remember 4 or 5 years ago?
Daisy.
Remember 4 or 5 years ago when we were trying to get the Ecto Cooler?
Yeah.
Because we couldn't find it anywhere at any Stop and Shop around here.
Right.
And people wanted
Clear Pepsi.
2.5 times more than what Stop and Shop was selling them for.
Yeah. Do people still want that? Because I have a case of it.
Of what?
Ecto Cooler.
Is
I
this,
can sell that.
I still have one or
It's
two in my
expired, right?
storage unit.
Probably expired, yeah. I think it's from like 2016.
someone drink this. It'll be a great YouTube video.
Somebody probably would. I wouldn't, but somebody would.
What's that dude?
Oh, Ellie
Ellie
Beast.
Beast.
LA Beast.
Yeah, I think he's done that. Did he drink an old Exo Cooler?
Expired.
The original
Mm.
from like the early
Nope.
90s.
Damn.
Nope.
You
That
pay,
is
you pay like $500 or something for the bottle.
that is a tummy bug waiting to
Box.
happen. Absolutely.
I'm saving my case for him if he wants to try this one.
Ah,
He can buy the whole case from me.
really? I don't know. I would
In
sell
my
it
storage unit that I haven't gotten to yet.
in the new year.
Maybe this year.
That's one of my New Year's resolutions.
Is it?
Get to that damn storage unit this month.
Yeah.
That and come back on soda as I'm drinking it. It's still December 31st.
Yeah.
Pick
well,
the
I
wrong
don't-
day to quit drinking.
Do you know since we're kind of wrapping up the video portion for the audio people, you can watch like the first. I don't know why I'm pointing over there. Watch like the first 40 or so on YouTube.
We're over there too.
And for the YouTube people,
iTunes, SoundCloud,
Stitcher.
Google Play,
What the?
Spotify,
First and spotters.
Audible,
Hey, we here back.
Anchor,
Drop your anchor and listen.
Amazon Music.
Smile back.
very good.
And then if you find us somewhere else, let us know.
Yeah, sure they will.
Pandora?
We ask every week. No one tells us.
So, I'm going to go down the line. Do you make a New Year's resolution?
Yeah, well, sometimes.
Sometimes.
This year, mine's get to that damn storage unit. Be done with it by the end of the month, hopefully.
You're wasting money. Do it.
That's why.
Yes.
And come back on soda now.
Okay.
Hmm.
Joseph?
Nope, I don't do
You
anything.
don't do anything?
No.
I try not to.
Well, I'm gonna try to work less. Like take my
I'll be like, Jeff?
because I didn't like this year. I didn't use any of my vacation time at all. Like if I wanted a day off, I would work my normal day just to get the day off.
Mm.
So I didn't use any of my vacation time.
I
I'm gonna use it this year.
Yeah, I have like 60 something hours.
I
of
promise.
vacation time.
What's that?
I have like 60 something hours of vacation time, and
60
they're
hours.
only letting me carry over 40. So I'm losing some.
Oh.
So I'm kind of pissed.
I was going to say, you should burn some. But you don't got time to burn it off now.
I can't.
Sure, you used it this week.
I wish I could have, but
I'm gonna get 3 weeks.
I'm not going to complain anymore about my job. I mean, there are things that I say to myself, like I'd like to accomplish that, but I try not to make them like a resolution because I don't know, that for me that just feels like, oh, now I have to do it. You know, I don't know if I have to.
I don't want to do it.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
mean,
everyone
like,
else.
huh?
It's like everyone else.
Yeah.
Make the resolution. 2 days later, fuck it.
No, I mean, just like
Hell
I
with
said,
it.
there are things I'd like to do. I hope to get them done. That's all.
Like what?
Like what? Well, you want to work less.
I
You
want
wanna
to
work
work this
more?
too.
I would like to work more on things I enjoy,
Oh, okay.
which is not my job.
Madden game. Drumming.
Oh, rest in peace.
Oh yeah, John Madden passed away. I was bummed about that.
He was like 80 something.
Yeah. I still have some of my PS1. Some of the only PS1 games I kept were the Madden games.
Nice.
I was like, oh my god.
Now, what team did he play for?
What team did he play for?
Yeah. I mean, he used to play football.
I think
He wasn't always a
played.
commentator.
I think he played for the Eagles, but he coached, and he coached the Raiders.
Okay.
So, and then he did commentary. Him and Pat Summerall were always hilarious. I'm hoping EA Sports does like a kind of memorial thing where they'll put him and Pat, because they would do some really hilarious commentary. I'm trying to fix my damn chain. Don't draw attention to it.
2 chains.
Don't draw attention to it.
Well, it's 1 chain.
Now it's a thing.
Too late.
Yeah, now it's a thing. This thing, I'm gonna save it for the audio version. I have a story about my chain.
Okay.
Fucking hilarious.
All right.
But
Listen for that story. She might be tossing it across the room by then.
so I'm gonna put a pin in that.
Mom,
Circle back.
pin.
Less pins in the new year, maybe. Maybe. We'll see.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, there are just things I'd like to do. And
Same here.
yeah, and it's like I'm getting older, and I'm like, unfortunately.
I want to go places
And it's like,
other than work.
yeah, I mean, I'm just.
I want to enjoy my new truck. I want to go to places. You know? I want to modify it.
Nice.
You know,
Mm.
make it
Let's put
make
rockets on the
it
side.
stand out from everybody else's. Because I see them everywhere. You know,
Mhm.
I'm like, I
Save
want
some
mine
money
to
up.
be different than everybody else's.
Save some money up. Have it painted to look like Optimus Prime.
Ah.
Do that for starters.
Yeah.
We'll
Maybe.
see. All right. So hang on one second.
I'm hanging on.
We're not frozen, but I needed to have a little bit of quiet because like my mom had texted me. What did she text me? Oh,
What's she saying?
I got for Christmas, one of the Christmas gifts I got my mom. Well, it was my mom and my dad.
New monkey suit.
No, I got her a snowflake suit.
Nice.
But the other thing that I got them was I went to this Italian store because even though my parents are not Italian,
Fragile.
yeah, they visited my sister in Italy and they really enjoyed it. And then so I wanted to get them kind of I wanted to bring Italy to them and get them a little box of Italian treats.
Nice.
And I
I
realized
thought you got to bring some pasta or something.
I realized like 5 minutes when I was in this Italian store that I was in way over my head because everything was in Italian and it's not a language I know. So I'm sitting there like, what is this? A biscuit? What is this?
Biscotti.
Yeah. And I'm like, okay. I don't know what this is, but it looks good. I'll just get this.
Nice.
So she was just texting me. Apparently she had some of the cookies or something I bought. She's like, these are good. These are flaky and delicious. I'm like,
flaky.
Like, great. I'm glad.
Flaky crust.
Yeah. So Joe,
Yes.
before we say goodbye and Happy New Year to everybody,
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
would you like to do your
Woo!
quote?
I would like to do my quote, which is worth 2 Dunkin' Donuts gift cards, not just one. So that's $15. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Shh! Quiet! I'm trying to use the phone. Comment below. Sean?
Comment below.
Have a good everything. Happy New Year. Be safe.
I got nothing to say.
Pardon me. I have nothing to say.
Yeah. I don't know.
Don't at me.
Don't at me. Exactly. No cap. No cap. Be careful out there. It's crazy. That's enough.
Yes.
We will see you next time.
And next year.
It
See you
will
next
be next
year.
year. Well, we'll be back at the old time next year.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
I won't have many more Fridays off anymore.
Yeah. Okay. Bye-bye. was that?
Well, I do have camouflage on.
Oh,
Oh, fair enough.